Hello! What is up, guys? Bryza here, and welcome to something a little new. We have here PES 6, right? Nah, this is actually not PES 6. This is kind of PES 6. Let me explain. Alright, so a couple years ago when PES 2021 was... Who's messaging me? So, a couple years ago, I did hear about this patch. At the time, it was called PES 2006 Season Downgrade. Fast forward 2 years on. This was at a time when PES 2021 was still at its peak, so I wasn't really thinking about changing the patch to that. But now, we know that eFootball is out, and we know that ain't really going so well. So, for now, I stumbled upon this on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I've been peeping the progress of it, seeing faces updated and everything, and I decided to try it out. So, this is a patch, PES 2006 patch, that's what it's called. The official PES 2006 patch. I'll leave a link to their Twitter in the bio, their Patreon as well. This patch isn't free. You do need to have access to their Patreon. I think I pay $3 a month, so that's like nothing. So if you can do that, that'll be sorts it out easy, and it shows you how to install and everything. It's literally just a drag and drop type of thing. And yeah, I'll show you guys around what this patch shows, what this patch does, and we'll do a quick tournament, see how it looks. So the cool thing about this patch is that it changes the players, the teams, the kits, all for that for the 2006 and 7 season. And I'm assuming because PES 6 is such a popular game, that's the aim that they're going for. The game has this huge database, so I guess they could just transfer that database into this game. Obviously, some players aren't in that game, so what I know for now is the teams that are edited fully are the Premier League teams, the Football League, Ligue 1, Serie A, Eredivisie, La Liga, and the Bundesliga. I don't know, those are the official leagues that are done, and the Brazilian League, the Brasileiro. So, those 6 leagues, or 7 leagues, depending on what I counted, are completed. There are some teams here that are edited. If you go to the Dutch League, the Belgian League, is complete, and so is Club Brugge. If you go to any other league, the Scottish League, obviously, like Celtic, they have their players from back then, Rangers as well, but the full league isn't done yet. It's still in beta form, per se, but the players that are important, the really big ones, they're all completed. So, I'm going to look through some players to see what kind of players are here. So, we have Thierry Henry, 29 years old, 89 overall, playing for Arsenal. This was probably one of his worst seasons at Arsenal. Bar's first season, he's only scored 12 goals before he went to Barcelona. But a lot of players are here. Adebayor is also here. Fabregas is here as well. And they did a really good job getting their young looks, because a lot of these patches, they usually use whatever models in the game. But some of these players, they're remodeled to look like their younger selves. Alex Song as well, he's not done, but you get the drift. Flamini, Van Persie as well. He's been in the game recently, but he's not in the game anymore, so he's retired. But he looks like his younger self. Theo Walcott, I wish I had a picture of what he looks like side to side in the other game, but this is what he looks like now. Sorry, this is what he looked like back then, and obviously his face is the same as what it was. You go to Chelsea, the likes of Didier Drogba, and here the main man, Frank Lampard. And the good thing about this patch is a lot of these players are legends in PES 21 and PES 20, PES 19, so they could just import those phases into the newer games. This helps a lot, Lampard, Robin, they added his hair, he's always been bald in the newer PES, so they added his hair into the game. It looks like him. And a lot of these players that weren't in the game are here. They do have faces. Wayne Bridge. I don't think Wayne Bridge has ever had a face. I think he retired even before PES moved to the Fox engine, so he does have a face here. Sean Wright Phillips, he's here as well. John Louis Mikel, that's the older face. Shevchenko. I don't think he's had a legend card in PES yet, but somebody was able to make his face and put it in the game. It just came out really good. When we go to Liverpool, Javi Alonso is here, and obviously his face is in the game already because he's a legend in the game. But he's here. New manager of Bayer Leverkusen, Steven Gerrard, is here as well. But people like Craig Bellamy, he's here. or Robbie Fowler. I don't know. He might have been a legend in the previous, in PES 16 or 17. I'm not really sure, but he's in the game as well. Peter Crouch, you know, he was in the recent PES. He was playing for Stoke in the later days of his career. Dirk Kuyt, and even somebody like Cinema Pongole, a player that didn't really live up to anything, has a face, his hairstyle matches what he looks like in real life. They did a very good job with them. And we go to Man United, a young Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at how good that face looks. You know, they did a really good job with it. Wayne Rooney as well, he's here. He looks young also. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's here as well. So we go to Inter Milan. They have Adriano. He was a beast in PES 6. His shot power was incredible. And I guess they kind of converted it into this game. It's 93 in this game. I would have gone for a little higher. But shot power kind of differentiates it to other things in this game. Finishing and kicking power. So 93, that's very good also. 89 overall. Ibrahimovic is here as well. You know, just recently transferred from Juventus to Inter Milan. Patrick Vieira, who transferred from Arsenal, he's here. And you know, this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic is still playing, so his face will still be in the game. This is an old version, like not an old version, but what he looked like back then. Somebody like remodeled him to make him look younger, and it came out really good. AC Milan, Kaká, young Kaká. Look how clean that face looks. Ballon d'Or winner. This season, I think he did. I think they did win the Champions League this year. AC Milan, Ballon d'Or winner. Fabio Inzaghi. 33 years old, but you know, always a dangerous player. What a player he was. He has his face. Andrea Pirlo had his face later in the game, you know, so you know, he played for a little while, so you know, his face wouldn't be hard to import. So Juventus were relegated in the second division this year because of that whole situation of how they're paying the refs or whatever. So a lot of their players are here. Not a lot, all their players are here. Buffon, obviously, in goal. Chiellini without a beard, still a young player here, left back as well, 22 years old. Pavel Nedved, he's in the team. Del Piero and Trezeguet. Look how, wow, it's just insane how they got faces for a lot of these players. And obviously, some of these players are not gonna have faces, like this Paro guy. Obviously, they can't get every face, but you know, for what they have to work with, they've done a very good job. This is Messi. I think Messi's face was already in. This was from when he did that little run against Getafe. And I think that face was already in game, so it's easy to import. Samuel Eto'o is here as well. His face looking a little long, but you know, that's a very good face of him. Ronaldinho, I think his face was in PES 20 and PES 21. Deco was already in PES 20. Shafi had a face, but you know, Edmilson was never a legend, so you know, they made his face, and it's just looking very good. Victor Valdez as well with the hair. And the last team we'll check is Real Madrid. You know, the Galacticos. You know, Emerson, central midfielder. A lot of people forgot about him. Well, great player, great player. David Beckham. I think this was the season that I think half through the season he went to LA Galaxy. Big transfer in America. Huge signing. Even had a rule named after him. Raul, quality striker for Real Madrid. He's here. 88 overall. Cassano and Van Nistelrooy. Just transferred from Manchester United. He was a dangerous player as well, but they all have faces. The bench looking. Ronaldo, R9. I think halfway through the season he went to AC Milan, so he wasn't playing for Real Madrid anymore in the beginning of this season. But I don't know how they're counting this. I don't know how they're doing their transfers here. Robinho, he's here as well. I don't really like his face. This is not. Nobody made this face. This was actually his face from the game itself. I did find a face update for him, so. If I find it again, I'll probably put it in. The late Reyes, rest in peace to him. His face here, I think he just transferred back. He's on loan from Arsenal, so he's here. And Cicinho, center right back. You know, obviously doesn't have a face, but you know they did a very good job with the build face. And like young Sergio Ramos, look at how good that face came out. 70 overall, 20 years old. And for a match like he'll be a great player to have. So they did all that for the players. Let's look at some of the teams as well. A lot of the national teams aren't edited, but the ones that were in the 2006 World Cup are here. So Peter Crouch, Michael Owen, Joe Cole, Steve Beckham, they're all here. So, you know, it's very, it's good. They've done a very good job with it. We have France, Ribery Zidane is still in the game. Well, I think this season he had retired, so he probably would still be in the game just because of his name. But I think if you play Football Manager, if you play Master League with this save or with this patch, he'd probably be like a free agent or something like that. So a lot of good names here. You know, Germany, Podolski, Klose, Franks, Schneider. This team is not looking that good, honestly. 4-4-2 though. This is Brazil's team, looking very strong. Favorites to win this World Cup, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't hack it. But yeah, so that's basically it for this patch. I'll showcase some games because I do want to run a little tournament. If you hear the music, I don't know if you hear the music. This is actually, so they changed the soundtrack. They made it PES classic song. So I think it ranges from PES 2002 all the way to whenever they stopped making like background beats to their game. So like PES 2000, PES 6 or PES 08. Don't really remember where they stopped, but you know. And so I could play this music in the background. It's all copyright free. Obviously, Will Rock You is here also because they've used that song countless times. But I did mute it just because I don't want to get hit with copyright. Let me go check the soundtrack in here. So the soundtrack is all here. Look, Pro Evolution Soccer, Devil Music, Go Winners Play. So stops in PES 6 actually. So yeah, all the songs are edited to background PES 6 music or PES background music. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run a quick tournament. I'm not gonna finish the tournament today. If you guys want to see a part 2, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see a Master League with this also, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be so down to do one. I know I haven't played PES 2021 doing the Master League. It's been a year. Last one I did was Liga Nice and I just stopped that one because I was waiting for eFootball to come out. But if you guys want to see me do a Master League with this save, with this game, I'll gladly do it. Gladly. Well, let's run a quick tournament.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we did it. The FIFA World Cup 2006. We got the group stage exactly how it was back then, with some changes. For Group B, there is no Trinidad, so I replaced it with Cameroon. For Group D, there's no Angola. They're not in the game, so I replaced them with Greece. Group G, there's no Togo, so I replaced them with Nigeria. And Group H, no Saudi Arabia. They are in the game, but he hasn't edited the squad yet, so there's empty slots. So I replaced him with Uruguay. So we had 4 changes, but everything else should be as it was back in 06. The champions were obviously Italy, but our fate is to make it Brazil, because that's the team we picked. Authenticity. That's how good. Look how good it looks. Let me skip this before I get hit with copyright. So our first game is against Croatia, just like it was in 06. Oh, Peter Dream. Oh yeah, the stadiums aren't in the game. They're not. They haven't added the 2006 World Cup stadiums. At least not that I know of. But this is cool. This is cool. The national teams, they step on the FIFA World Cup license thingy. That's cool. I think they got that from the Euro playthrough, and they just modded it and put it in the World Cup. That's really cool. No crowd mods yet, so everything looks normal. Let me skip this before I get hit with copyright. But look at the scoreboard. The scoreboard is all 2006 World Cup, all that. So yeah, that's messed up. I think it's underway. We're Brazil. From my understanding, I don't think there's a gameplay mod installed either. I think this is the vanilla gameplay. If I continue this, if I ever do a match league in this, which I probably want to, good effort by Adriano. If I ever do a Master League or anything of that nature in this channel with this patch, or if I ever play another patch, I will definitely get a gameplay mod because I don't really like the gameplay for PES 21. I feel like I've outgrown it. Good cross. Adriano's waiting there. Ronaldinho lays it off. Emerson cuts it inside. Oof. Took a huge deflection. Igor Tudor, that's the coach for Marseille now. All these players, dog, all these players that were playing, obviously once upon a time, were all like, I recognize them all as coaches. Obviously some of them are still playing, like Modric. He's still in the game. You know, he's at his big age of 37 years old, but he was a child around this time. Like he was like what, 19, 20? Brazil is probably the best team in this game, so I should win this, but you know, I'm not really good at this game. Here comes Kaká. Lobs it up, looking for Adriano. Just want to take a shot with him. Down under pressure, I got it. Adriano, good ball over the top. Adriano's running. Can he beat the keeper? Cicinho! I thought I put enough crawl on that one. Samba Master.
Nicely controlled.
Oh, lays it off. Juninho! What a shot! I know he has a shot on him too. Good save there from the keeper. This is bringing in some memories using all these players. Juninho Pernambucano takes a shot, laid off by Adriano. Ronaldinho on the corner. Oh, and it falls to Kaká. It's just stumble in the box. And it's cleared only as far as Emerson. Good ball. Ronaldo! Good save. 0-0. I'm not going to show the highlights for this game. I'm probably just going to show like 3 highlights and just move on to the next one. And Australia actually moving the ball very well. Here comes Aloisi. Harry Kewell. Liverpool man. Oh my lord! It goes through everyone. And somehow nobody taps it in. Over the top. Looking for Ronaldinho. Adriano! What a finish! And it's the big man that scores. Ball over the top does the deed. And Brazil leads against Australia. This is what I'm talking about. What a ball from Kaká. Ronaldinho lays it off to Adriano. Took it first time. Oh, no, took it second time. Laid it off to the left foot. Actually, plowed that. Plowed that to the back of the net. But Brazil leads. Australia seems to be going home. I thought I could get past him. He should, right? Because he's Roberto Carlos, one of the best left backs of all time. And overalls, I know you're probably wondering, oh, how come his overalls so low? Like Roberto Carlos and people of that nature. Their overalls are not going to represent their most informed time period. So obviously Roberto Carlos is not going to be as high as, you know, he should be. Because it's not the Roberto Carlos from the early 2000s. He's more later on in his career, so it's going to be a little bit worse than usual. Still a good player, but it's not going to be in the 90s. It's going to be an 86. They do import these stats from Football Manager. That's what I think, and then they boost them to fit the game, how PES 6 was. So it's balanced, you know. So we're not going to have your favorite players being like 90 overall. So Rivaldo's in the game, but he's not a 90 overall. Oh my god. Better? Easy. And they lay it off. They're going to get a free kick, so we have to make sure they don't do anything with it. And we do just that. I'll hit up on the counter attack now. Roberto Carlos on his left hand side. Can he do something? Good ball, low driven to find Kaká. Can somebody make a run? Kaká bodies the guy off. Roberto Carlos is there. Can we take it on the zone? He tries to on the right foot. What? The defending there from Australia once more. Here they come on a counter-attack now. This is not looking good. It's Harry Kewell and Chris does well. Ronaldo snaps the football with him. What a finish! My goodness me, this is why he's the phenomenon. 2-0. His last movement of the game. I think I took him out. I took him out for Robinho. But the quality. I didn't know I was going to score that. Oh, my lord, what a goal. It's 2-0. Let's go. Can Australia do something here? Maybe get a consolation goal. Would be good for goal difference. I think they're out regardless. And it's full time. I think we send Australia home. Depending... if Croatia wins? Nah, they're going home. They're out. 2-0, we win. Australia is going back to the Kangaroos and things of that nature. We move. Our last game of the episode, our last game of the group stage. So let's go out on a bang. Let's not lose this also. Japan on good form, 2 wins. Very impressive from the Japanese. They finished last in real life. Foul. And the free kick here for Japan. And the game is running real choppy. I don't know if it's going to affect the video. I hope not. It's never happened before. Cafu. Roberto Carlos. Somebody trying to get on the end of that. He's outside! 1-0! And it's Ronaldo! R9 again! He was quiet in the first game against Croatia, but he does the deed once again, his second goal of this tournament. While whoever's holding him on side he's gonna feel like a dummy. Oh, this dude is on the post. Like, what are you doing? Kawaguchi has no chance stopping it. R9 gets the goal, and it's 1-0 Brazil. Let's go to the replay control because I need a thumbnail. This is football. This is football. Roberto Carlos 2-0. And Brazil's destroying Japan. Roberto Carlos. I think we beat them 4-1 in real life. So everything's going as the script wants to. It's rightful finish from Roberto Carlos, the left by the left back, and he makes it 2-0. What a world-class player. I actually didn't realize how broken Roberto Carlos is in this game. He like ambidextrous. What is that? Ambidextrous, so you can use both of your feet. For whatever that thing is called, he can do it. Like, he can use both his feet, right foot, left foot. My lord. Man, he could be like a huge cheat code in this game. And it's Takahara. Oh, yeah. And forces Ronaldinho. Gets past one. Gets past two. He's still running. Ronaldinho on the solo effort. Ronaldinho. No way! Call the foul! And Ronaldinho's down. Oh my, I hate this team. He's back up. That should have been a free kick. It's because they let me get the ball back. Good ball. Ronaldinho. Fred. Can he score? Yes! It's 3-0. And it's who else but the Brazilian Fred. Comes off the bench and makes a huge impact. Brazil crushing Japan. 3-0. And to get the ball away again, it's Ronaldinho. He's still running here, Ronaldinho. Full of energy. Destroyed this Ono guy on the solo effort. Oh, outside of the boots. 4-0. And the signature is Ronaldinho. Thumb and pinky toast. Thumb and pinky celebration. What a run by the magician. Ronaldinho, the best dribbler of our generation. He's done it. 4-0. Let's quality. It's quality. And it's Endo on the free kick. What a save! Nah, bro. Imagine if I conceded a goal like that and it was 1-0. I would actually be furious. That's a dumb goal. What can I do about that? And the clean sheet gone. I really wanted to keep that clean sheet. And it's a good save also. Such a dumb goal to concede. And it's full time. Brazil is through to the next round. They celebrate and enjoy. Start off the tournament very poorly. A draw with Croatia. They were trying their hardest, but the people were saving everything. But to beat Australia and then beat Japan, only Brazil could do. And they go through to the next round. They're waving at the cameras. We move. So we do end up qualifying top of the group. 5 goal difference. Let's see the other groups. So Ecuador actually qualifies top of the group or settle Germany. They finished first. Germany finished in second place. They'll face England, who finished in second. Wow. And Germany faces Paraguay. Paraguay make it up the group in real life? I don't think they did. I think it was Sweden. Yeah, I think it was Sweden. So Germany faces Paraguay, England faces Ecuador. That's what happened in real life, but it was because England finished in first and Ecuador finished in second. Argentina and Ivory Coast make it through. Holland dropping a disaster class in this tournament. Jesus Christ. Argentina faces Mexico just like they did in 2006. Portugal, instead of facing Holland, they'll be facing Ivory Coast. So the battle between Drogba versus Figo and Ronaldo. Czech Republic finished top of the group. Italy, so we face Italy. Czech Republic finished first, so they'll face Japan. We faced Italy. Oh my lord. Italy finished second. Why? Because of the goal difference. That's gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. And France and Nigeria qualify. So France faces Uruguay, Spain against Nigeria. What a round of 16 we have. Italy, our first game. That's not gonna be to the next episode if you guys want to watch it. So yes, this is it. PES 6 or PES. Yeah, PES 6 remastered or remake. I don't know what you want to call this. Because we're so used to seeing like older games getting like a 2021 season update kind of thing. You can check PES 13, PES 17, PES 6. Look up PES 6 2021, 2022 rosters or 2022, 2023 rosters. You'll find that easily. But we don't really get this sort of patch where it's a downgrade, where we go the other way, where we get a newer game and we make it into like more so classic. We do have a classic type of patch, but it's more so, this generation, Arsenal 2004, Chelsea 2006, 2012, Man United 2007, AC Milan. Like we get those kind of patches, but we don't really get one where it's a full-fledged game basically with even the worst squads are here. So this is really interesting. It's a really cool patch. And I've really been enjoying my time playing with it. If you guys want to see a match, let me know in the comments down below. I probably will do one. I would have to get the stadiums because there's no stadiums in this option file, or this patch, excuse me. Only the ones are coming with the game. And yeah, that's really it. I'm waiting for the next update to come out. He does have updates like every other week, so I think the next one should come out in the next week or two. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I know I've been out and about, not really doing much, but I'm trying to get back into the uploading groove. And if you guys want to watch something that is not really soccer or football related, I do have a second channel. I'll leave a link down in the description. You can watch it there. I'm definitely gonna start uploading there as well. Some more chill stuff. I told you I'm really into anime, so I'm probably gonna start doing some more anime content in there. Police is about to come out tomorrow. I can't wait to watch the first episode. Oh my lord. So yeah, but I'm getting off topic. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know if you'd like to see a Master League of this series, because I for sure will. And yeah, I'll leave a link to the Patreon down in the description below to see updates for this patch. I'll leave a link to the Twitter as well. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.